Hello, viewers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Hussein Green. I'm so excited to have you this moment. Okay, we have a problem here on the board. It's under trigonometry. This is YX problem. To simplify, the square root of 1 minus cos squared theta all over sec squared theta minus 1. How do we simplify this kind of problem? This is very simple. We're going to break it down to the simplest possible form. Okay, all right, solution. You have the square root of 1 minus cos squared theta all over sec squared theta minus 1. Okay, now recall that sine squared theta plus cos squared theta is equals to 1. This is very true. There's a law that says sine squared theta plus cos squared theta equals to 1. It has been proven and found to be very true. Okay, so this is very true. Now, if I decide to make sine squared theta the subject, this is what I'm going to have. Sine squared theta will be equals to, so if I cross this plus cos squared theta to this other side, I'm going to have 1 minus cos squared theta. All right, I'm going to have 1 minus cos squared theta. So that is to say that the whole of this can be written or can be substituted with sine squared theta. So this is actually sine squared theta. So 1 minus cos squared theta is sine squared theta. All right, so I can call this equation 1. Can call this equation 1. All right, also we also have that cos squared theta is equals to 1. All right, now if I decide to divide through by cos squared theta, if I divide this by cos squared theta, you see that the whole of this will cancel this. I'm having 1. So I'm having sine squared theta over cos squared theta plus this is going to be 1 because this has been cancelled out, and we have equals to 1 over cos squared theta. Now this we are familiar that with this, that sine theta over cos theta is equals to tan theta. Yes, sine theta over cos theta is equals to tan theta. That has also been proven and found to be very true and correct. So sine theta over cos theta is equals to tan theta. So if I say sine squared theta over cos squared theta, the answer is going to be tan squared theta. Okay, all right, so this will be tan squared theta plus 1 equals to, we have 1 over cos squared theta. 1 over cos squared theta is cos inverse. So this is going to be sec squared theta. 1 over cos theta. 1 over cos theta is equals to sec theta. So that is also very true. All right, so if I decide to make tan squared theta the subject, this is what I will have. Tan squared theta will be equals to plus 1 crossing an equality. It will be negative, so that will be sec squared theta minus 1. Okay, so you see that I can replace the whole of this with tan squared theta. That means sec squared theta minus 1 can be replaced with tan squared theta. So the whole of this is going to be tan squared theta. I can still call this equation. Can be called equation 2. This is equation 2. Okay, so tan squared theta equals to sec squared theta minus 1. All right, so by substitution or let me say substituting substituting equation 1 and 2, we have the square root of, so you know that 1 minus cos squared theta, I can replace it with sine squared theta all over, and sec squared theta minus 1 can be written as tan squared theta. So tan squared theta. All right, so that is very, very true. Also recall that I said sine theta over cos theta is equals to tan theta. Okay, now sine squared theta over cos squared theta is also equals to tan squared theta. Now if I make cos squared theta the subject, it's going to be cos squared theta is going to be sine squared theta over what? Tan squared theta. That is, if I decide to make cos squared theta the subject, I'm going to have sine squared theta over tan squared theta. So that means sine squared theta over cos squared theta is cos. So sine squared theta over tan squared theta is equal to cos squared theta. So I can replace the whole of this with cos squared theta. So that will be equals to the square root of cos squared theta. So you see that this has been reduced to the square root of cos squared what? Theta. So you see that we can actually cancel this. The square will cancel the square root. So we have, this will be equals to cos what? Cos theta. And that is the answer. I'm so happy. This is very, very simple. Like I said before, it's very simple. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. God bless you. See you in the next time. Thank you.